Yeah, man. Get up to the stage front, my people. You see? Yes, man. BOJTV in our place. Drive up TV in our place. All who ready, get something and wave. When the Steve sign them there, believe in Steve, put up the sign them. Wave up the flag, the orange them, come.
Christ has gone
Comrades!
to prepare up beyond the blue skies. Each whole while longer, he's the only one to choose.
What's talking?
Do not wait until it's too late.
What header?
Let him be a true guide.
Come on,
And
there.
the mercy gate. It is
Comrades, let me hear you one more time. When you're ready?
hurry up, we're getting ready to go.
Ready.
If you're going to ride on the glory cloud with the Savior and His chosen crowd,
Shalom.
Jehovah.
When I am hungry, He is Jehovah Jireh. Don't you know that God is my provider? I will not beg no bread, no. In my daddy-o, in my daddy-o, in my daddy-o. Jesus, I'm my daddy-o. Glory now. People of God. Here we go. Hear my cry, oh Lord. Attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. That is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Hey, that is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter, for thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. That is higher than I. Angel, hear my cry, oh Lord. Attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, when my heart is overwhelmed.
Bless your name, Jesus.
I wish somebody's soul would have catch a fire.
Hallelujah.
Catch a fire. Catch a fire, Jesus.
Pull up. Starting time now, you know. So, one just get to the stage and, right, Joma, starting time now. We're about to begin, so comrades draw near, speakers getting drawn near, right? Yeah, starting time now. Riba.
Yes, comrades. Comrades, Central Kingston. Let us worship. It's a God
Number one would surely be me. I thought of myself as a mighty big name, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Can't even walk, no, without you holding my hand. The mountain is too high, and the valley is too wide. Down on my knees, oh yes, Lord, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk without you holding my hand. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I thank God I've made Jesus my all in all. From now on His name, I'm surely gonna call. And if I don't trust Him, I'd be less than a woman, 'cause I can't even walk without Him holding my hand. Thank you, Jesus. Can't even walk, without you holding my hand. Oh, Jesus, the mountain is too high.
Please come on now, please come on. We're ready to begin. Comrades on the inside of the constituency office. We're about to begin, comrades.
Down on my knees, I've learned to stay. Can't even walk, without you holding my hand.
Yeah. Councillor Daniels, MPs, councillors on the inside, please come. We're about to begin. When I think of the goodness of the Lord and what He has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Thank God for saving me. Comrades, are you happy tonight? Who do not sound happy tonight? Comrades, are you happy tonight? Are you happy to be here? Are you happy to be alive? Now lift your hands and worship the Lord, man. Just lift your hands and just wave your hands and give God thanks. Give God thanks right across the length and breadth here, man. Clive, work with me. Let's give God thanks, man. Come on, man, because we could not have been here. Could have been elsewhere. You know, we're just happy that we are here today to come and to witness the launch of the Central Kingston campaign, the Believe in Steve campaign. We are a grateful people in Central Kingston, and we're a God-fearing people. We don't stay like them. We work all kind of magic, and all kind of voodoo, and all kind of guzum. Comrades, we are God-fearing people in Central Kingston. Just lift your hands and worship the Lord for me, please.
Nothing can deter me. I said I won't stop.
Comrades, we're different from the other side there. We worship the Lord. We give thanks every single day.
If it's not you,
Lift your hands and praise Him, brother man. Comrades, finally we are here. Comrades, are you ready? No, man, I'm not ready yet, man. Comrades, are you ready? Are you ready to make Steve McGregor your member of parliament? Are you ready to make him carry on the work of Michael Joshua Manley in Central Kingston? Are you ready to make him carry on the work of Ralph Brown in Central Kingston? Are you ready to make him carry on the work of Ronald Twace in Central Kingston? Let me hear your comments if you're ready for Steve McGregor to be your member of parliament. Central Kingston is a mighty and matchless constituency. Steve. It's a constituency that gave us a mayor. You know him as Ralph Eugene Brown. A minister of education. You know him as Ronald George Twace. It's a constituency that gave us a prime minister. You know him as Michael Joshua Manley. Comrades, are you ready to create history again in Central Kingston?
Jamaica, time coming up, time come, the data. Everybody come vote for Mark Golden. Because fold your fist, wave your hand, because walk around district carton, because BNP, because BNP, we
Comrades, let us. Comrades, let us focus, comrades, let us focus. Let us have one vision, comrades, let us focus. We're focusing on the victory, comrades. Comrades, let us focus.
Robert. And in the rough like Steve, and in the tough like Steve, McGregor come again. Well, you know. Put it up a ling, put it up a ling, put it up a ling, put it up a ling. Never rough to me, tough to me, rough to me, tough to me, rough like Steve. Never rough to me, tough to me, rough to me, tough to me, rough like Steve. Some say happy and some say agony. If them wanna be an excellent candidate like Steve,
ready.
Educationally, and make sure them have a big bachelor degree from the College of Arts, Science, Technology. Steve McGregor.
All right, comrades, let us focus, let us focus. Let us have one vision.
Rough like me, but sweet.
One focus, comrades, one focus, one Central Kingston.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. One love. Hear the children crying. One heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I'd really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for the hopeless sinners?
Turn up on our first speaker. PNP is a party of inclusion. And this man has blazed a trail for persons with disability in Jamaica. He's our spokesperson on housing and sustainable living. And I want to welcome to Central Kingston our senator, the first visually impaired senator in Jamaica. Is that so? Yes, it is so. We're going to welcome, help me to welcome Comrade Floyd Morris to come to the podium and to bless us up this evening in Central Kingston. Comrade Floyd Morris.
Yo, Shaggy. Yo, cuz. Family. Yo, I know this. I me say family. Sure. If I want thing, me hate a friend.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Member of Parliament in waiting, Comrade Steve McGregor, Comrade Mayor, Comrade Chairman of Region 3, Comrade Warriors and Comrade Foot Soldiers of the People's National Party. The word is love. Comrades, today was a wonderful day in Central Kingston. I traveled in the motorcade and I went around all through Alman Town, go round into Franklin Town, and come round into Ray Town, and PNP River came down bank to bank, comrades. And we're sending a warning. And we're sending a signal to the Laborites in the constituency. We're sending a warning to them that Central Kingston a PNP country, and we are going to take back with territory. We're going to take back Ray Town, and we're going to take back Alman Town, and we're going to make Steve McGregor the next member of Parliament for Central Kingston. You know, comrades, I am very happy to be here to participate in the launch of the campaign for Steve McGregor. And in doing so, I have to tell you, comrades, that I am very, very happy as to what and how the PNP is looking across the country nationally. And from Westmoreland to St. Thomas, from St. Mary in the north to Clarendon in the south, the people are saying it is time for the oldest government to pack their bags and go. And I hear this government, everything, I hear them say that the history has been performed in this, and history has been performed in that. And one of the things, Comrade Garden, that they have failed to tell the country is that this government is the most corrupt government in the history of Jamaica, comrades. Because it is the first time in the history of Jamaica that we have a prime minister whose statutory declarations for 4 years in a row cannot be certified. As Comrade Damian Crawford would say, what can go so? And in any self-respecting democracy, having a prime minister like that, whose statutory declaration cannot be certified, his name could not appear on any ballot box in any self-respecting democracy. And the time come for us to say to the Prime Minister, you need to call the election so that the people of Jamaica can decide
And all who understand
their
themselves.
future and
I know all the
decide
slackness is
their
foolishness.
destiny once and for all.
Fiddle the low, low, fiddle the low. Now look, me say some entertainer join with us to make some money. They make some money, they make some money. So entertainer only join with us to make.
And comrades, understand this. Because in 2020, in the midst of COVID, the Prime Minister called an election 1 year before it was constitutionally due. And now we are 4 months away from the time when it is constitutionally due. And him can't call it. Him can't call it. So what is happening? We're saying to the Prime Minister, Prime Minister, do. Call it no man. Call it no man. And comrades, I want you to know that when the Prime Minister called the election, the People's National Party, when we win the election, we are ready to govern from day one. Because our leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, in 2020, gave me an assignment as the spokesperson for housing and sustainable living. And the comrade leader said to me that your task and your mission is to make sure that you bring about affordable housing to the people of Jamaica. And we put together a team to work with me to craft some programs and policies that will lead to the building of affordable houses for the people of Jamaica. And when in the 2025 budget, you would have heard our leader come to the table and put forward some transformational housing policy that will lead to affordable housing in Jamaica. And in that, the comrade leader tell you that we are going to stop the annual extraction of $11.4 billion from the NHT to fund the budget. And we're going to make that money stay in NHT so that we can build more houses for the people of Jamaica. And the comrade leader have said to you that we are going to make sure that out of that $11.4 billion, we're going to set up a $1 billion fund for each year so that young people can get $500,000 grant so that they can pay down on the deposit for their houses. And we're going to make sure that in the 50,000 houses that we are going to be building for low-income earners across this country, young people can own them own a key and own them own a house.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play. Jamaican people want better.
And comrades, the comrade leader has also signaled to the country that we're gonna be building 50,000 low-income houses.
But there is going to be something significantly new and different about what we are going to do. Because in building those 50,000 houses, we are not going to make the purchasers of those houses pay for the land portion of the housing cost. So what that means is that between $2.5 and $3 million reduction in those houses that we will be building to sell on the market to low-income earners in Jamaica. And we have also said to the people of Jamaica that we are going to make sure that the taxi drivers, the barbers, the hairdressers, the housewives, who they don't get a monthly pay slip, but these are people who are earning an income and they want to own a house in Jamaica, but they can't do so because they don't have a monthly pay slip. So what we say we're going to do is to introduce the rent to buy, where you rent the houses, and after a 6 to 8 month period, we see how you pay the rent. We say, all right, we're going to convert that rent into mortgage because the PNP say that it is better to pay mortgage than rent. And when you pay your mortgage, you own your own key. When you pay rent, you're borrowing somebody's key, comrades. And we have signaled as well that we are going to be rolling out the program for the orderly renewal and transformation of infrastructure in all areas, the Porsche program. And that program, we're gonna be tearing down zinc fences. We're gonna be improving sidewalks so that senior citizens and persons with disabilities can walk freely across the country. And so I am here to tell you tonight, your candidate and member of parliament to be Steve McGregor said to me, Comrade Floyd, I hear that you are the man behind the housing plan, and the leader has made these grand announcements. You can't exclude Central Kingston because Central Kingston was one of the 9 constituencies who stood faithfully for the people's national
Well, if you have vote, exercise there, People's National Party, we said that. Porsche Simsimilla, we said don't it. Phillip Paulwell, we said don't it. People's National Party, say, hey, yo. Take a good look. Phillip Paulwell, name there, not the good book. Vote for the big.
So, comrades, I am aware of the challenges in housing in your constituency because one time them did want to move out the people of Alman Town from out of them houses out here. We now go in for that. And we're gonna make sure that we roll out the Porsche program in Alman. And we're going to roll it out in Raytown, and we're going to tear down zinc fences. We're going to build sidewalks and improve the housing stock in these 2 major divisions in the city of Kingston so that our people can live in style and dignity. And so I say to you, comrades, make sure that on election day you vote and put your X right beside the head and put your vote for Steve McGregor as the next member of parliament for Central Kingston. God bless you, comrade. One love, one heart. God bless you.
Step up and wave your flag. Come step
say, step up to her for a better.
A word to the wise is sufficient. On election day, put your X squarely beside it. Comrades, we have our mayor, the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew. Comrade.
All the people them, listen again, yeah. Calling our comrades in this moment, it's time to raise your hand. And may we continue to put in the work and improve Jamaica land.
We have in the house the connection boss, comrade, member of parliament, Phillip Paulwell. From East Kingston, the connection boss.
One bag of promises now go work. The bag of talking now go work. Now compare yourself with Michael Manley. The green light make me eyes hurt. Sweep the mountains. Come on the road to victory. On the road to victory.
Marching on the road to victory. We have up here our regional chairman, Comrade Dennis Gardner, soon to be member of parliament.
Yeah.
And I hear that the next Minister of Finance, Comrade Julian Robinson, is somewhere here. Where is he? Comrades, call him out.
Comrades, undecided quarters. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Time to start your engine. Start your engine. Presenting. Let me go. Let me go. No, get in here. Make me forward. Full speed ahead. No. Full speed ahead. Push up.
Yeah. PNP party nice see me. The next Minister of Finance, Comrade Julian Robinson. Oh my word. Welcome him.
So right now, big up Peter Phillips, Paulwell, Mikel, Wickham, Julian, and the entire Victory Massive. So right now we're going forward with Damian Craft.
Get rid of them. 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 Get rid of them.
Come talking about him name, bro, God. What up?
We have some councillors in the building. We have Councillor Carl Blake. Welcome Councillor Carl Blake. We have Councillor Patrick Roberts. And we have Councillor Pumbers from the party leader constituency. Welcome them, comrades. Welcome them. Welcome to Central Kingston.
My father Banya, my father Banya, my grandmother Banya, my grandmother Banya, Ayana Ibanya, Ayana Ibanya, my leader Banya, my leader Banya. That's why I not live ya. No, I not live ya.
The People's National Party is built on the strong sacrifice and the hard work of women. And tonight we have the Vice President of the Women's Movement in Region 3, Comrade Daniela Hicklin. Welcome her to Central Kingston. That's the platform. I want to know who are the crowd, who are the audience. We have anybody from Alman Town Division?
Oh yeah. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old. I never thought true love would be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely? Made from
Comrades, the man who is tasked to bring home the region to ensure a solid victory for the People's National Party when the election is called. It's my pleasure to welcome to the platform, to address you, comrades, your chairman of Region 3 and the interim chairman of Central Kingston, Comrade Dennis Gardner.
You seeks of only vanity and no love for humanity.
Check, check. Comrade Chairman, His Worship the Mayor, next Finance Minister, Comrade Floyd, and the Connection Boss. But I also want to welcome my brother and friend, Steve McGregor. Told you have the best person to represent you in Parliament, and I have no doubt that he will be walking up Duke Street beside Julian, beside Paulwell, and beside yours truly. We are going to transform Central Kingston, and together we are going to transform lives. Comrades, there's no leader that boasts about fixing a road, because that is natural. You collect people, taxpayers' money to do that. We want to ensure that our MPs understand that we have to transform lives. And I want to be at the forefront of that. Economic empowerment is the way to go. For too long, our race has been set back because we are waiting on the crumbs. The time has come for you to be at the table, not waiting on the crumbs anymore. And I can say for sure that I can account for East Central St. Andrew to be at the table. I can account for Eastern, Southeastern to be at the table. I can assure you that East Kingston and Port Royal will be at the table. And the new person at the table is Comrade Steve McGregor. So, Raytown, let us stay focused. The job is not yet done. I like what I saw today. The energy was good, the reception was good. You have a candidate that has served with distinction in the JCF, and he will continue to serve you with distinction in the Parliament. So, comrade, if you're ready for Steve McGregor, let me hear Raytown. If you are ready for the PNP, let me hear you.
Not the dread will ever run away. No, no, no. Not the dread will ever run away. Marcus Garvey prophesied, said, oh yeah, man, I go find him back against the wall. Oh yeah, it a go vita when the
time come, comrade, the time come. So, comrades, if you are ready for Mark Jefferson Golden to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Central Kingston, let me hear you say, yay! Marky G. So, as the chairman tasked to ensure that Region 3 is firmly back in the column of the People's National Party. I am counting, and I'm at 9. And Central Kingston is within that 9. I am hunting for one more, so the work continue. So, comrade, continue to work, continue to put the People's National Party first. Power to the people. And thank you so much for your support. Respect.
Comrade Dennis Gardner.
Yeah. Although I believe.
The sweet though. The labor them try a thing today. When you in the light one clappers and go and chew it, and then wait if it explode, and not go on what them say though. What them say though? It push. Labor them retreat.
This is stop play.
It's the retreat that we today.
Months and years after election day. All politicians remember.
Let me sit down there.
Vote. The 5. Don't do it. Lord of mercy. Say that we're living on free food tickets. Not the money in my pocket that has sent me know about the way me a go do. Me not go rap. Me not.
Yeah, man. We don't want to dance and go on and go on and yeah. But comrades, one of the reasons why I know that when Mark Jefferson Golding becomes the Prime Minister of Jamaica, that he will do a far better job than the man there. The man who have 20-year bank account. This is May 28th. And I just remember the man have 20-year bank account. Someone wouldn't even have one. Comrades, I have every confidence that we are going to do a better job than the Jamaica Labour Party, because already we are doing a better job with the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, with Comrade
Yo, PMP, we put up, bro. What the PMP them there? Everybody, give me the fist, give me the fist, give me the fist. And in the ear, make we sweep with bad mind, make we sweep with the thief in crime, make we sweep with the false promise. Yo, Bunting, get your push broom. Peter Phillips, get a broom. Yo, Julian, get a broom. Mark, everybody PMP, slave, Bunting, slave, Satan, slave, Julian, slave, Mark,
Peter Bunting,
Peter Phillips, slave, Angela, slave, Ian, slave, Paulwell, slave, Azad, slave, Luther, slave, no like this, slave, false promise, slave, them are wicked, slave, PMP, slave, everybody, slave. Like a push broom, so we put them in the tree, them are rubbish, Bunting.
Comrades, you're Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Comrade Andrew Swaby, welcome him, welcome him, welcome him.
Comrade Chairman, comrades on the platform, I just have 1 minute, one dege minute I have tonight. Comrades, I believe in Steve. Do you believe in Steve? Do you believe in Steve? Good. Comrade, believing in Steve, I require you to do some hard work. Because the mania love it that they're not going to let it go easily. So we have to make sure we do the canvas, right? We have to make sure we walk house to house and knock on every gate, right? Because you believe in Steve, Steve believes in you. And his reason here representing you is because he wants to make the lives better for the residents of Central Kingston. He's not in it for a few people. He's not in it for himself. He's in it for the masses of Central Kingston. So comrades, don't have long time. The word is now, is to let us go out and work for the People's National Party and work for Jamaica. Thanks.
Comrades, I want to invite to the podium the man who will have the energy and the climate change portfolio. We call him the connection boss. Well, you know him as Comrade Phillip Paulwell, Member of Parliament for East Kingston. Comrades, welcome, Comrade Phillip Paulwell, Member of Parliament.
Comrades, I greet you well. Good evening, everybody. The party leader is around the corner, and I have to say my 2 minutes. I am so happy to be back here, Comrade Steve. You know I was here on the day when you were first announced, and I was the guest speaker at the recently held conference of the Almontown Division. And I'm not going to say too much tonight because tomorrow I'm all the way in Manchester. And I will be walking with our candidate in central Manchester from morning till night. And that is how we're going to do it, you know. Because time come for us, but time done for them.
Championship number 6. Short, open, Chicago with the lead.
At 23 like Jordan, at the goat here. You're not in my team, not bad John here. Get a cheer, listen good, me, you got talk clear. Ravers money long like gangs.
Them look in February, them look in March, we're down into May now. And every time them go to the drawing boards to try and find a date, they realize that time done for them. Done for them. And, you know, I am so happy that the time is coming when we will no longer have a leader of the opposition. We're going to have the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden. And I bring you greetings as your neighbor because we are committed to ensuring that Central Kingston is returned to the People's National Party. Comrades, the leader of the People's National Party has arrived. Let us welcome
The one bag of promises now.
Golden, put your hands together. Let us welcome the
Yo, this is Bunting, the Viking of Soca. New time has come, new direction. Mark Golden, good vibes that he's holding. Yeah, check it.
Kingston.
Clear the way when the big one's strolling. Hey!
Let us welcome leader of the People's
Mark Golden. Yeah. Huh. Mark Golden ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Whoa. Look at the people raising up. The whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for go with Golden, the man with passion and of purpose. From Kingston straight to Bay, I'm a Golden them say. Get ready to make up a new way, a new way. Yo, the entire Jamaica know Golden are the best on this show. When Golden step on the road, the people are really still love. Whoa, so let me see your hands up so. Every Jamaican put your hands up so. Time from that we know on your mark set go. Golden, you're ready for the road. Hey, my Golden, you're ready for the road. Ha, my Golden, tell them go with Golden, go with Golden, go with Golden. Ready for the road.
So, comrades, the party leader is here. And the party leader has been in the town all day. I just want to say in my last minute to you that Comrade Floyd earlier spoke about the Porsche. And there's an element to the Porsche that I want to see not only in Central Kingston, but in East Kingston as well, where we remove, Comrade Floyd, all zinc fences across the corporate area to make this moniker of Porsche be so fitting for the people that she loved. Comrades, you got tired for some face. We are going to be working together to make sure that Comrade Steve McGregor is returned as the next Member of Parliament for Central Kingston. Come at all. One love.
Come, Mr. Special dedication to all farmer, whether you live a sentence or in a Nova. Cause this is Mr. Cat, the bareback rider. The style when me a go get them, I go run Jamaica. And in a London, I me say in America. And in a Canada, I me say in a China. It name the Vinaya style, it's wicked and wicked out.
Comrades of Central Kingston, are you ready? Are you ready, comrades? Are you ready to make Steve your member of parliament? Are you ready to make Golden your prime minister of Jamaica? Comrades of Central Kingston, the time is come, the time is now. Comrades,
go get them, I go run Jamaica.
I want to invite, you understand? So I'm going to invite Comrade Julian Robinson, your next Minister of Finance, to come and greet us in Central Kingston.
My father Banya, my father Banya, my grandmother Banya, my grandmother Banya, I and I Banya.
Comrade Chairman Ribber, big up. Comrade Party Leader, Comrade MP in waiting, Comrade Steve McGregor. The comrade colleague MPs, MPs in waiting, councillors, and the workers and the warriors of Central Kingston. One love, one heart. Keep the faith because victory is near. As your neighbor, I am going to be working closely with you to ensure that this bastion constituency returns to the fold of the People's National Party. And it must return because you need a government that will put your interests first. You need a government that will grow an economy that will benefit every single Jamaican and not just a few. You need a government that is committed to reforming education so that your children can leave primary school and them can read and write and them can do some sums. You need a government with Minister Paulwell that will bring down the cost of energy so that Jamaica can be more competitive and that we can ease the light bill that you have to pay. You need a government that will run government more efficiently, led by a man with clean hands and pure heart, who will make sure him remove all the obstacles so that government can be efficient and effective. You need a government that will invest in small businesses, that will put in place incentives for micro and small and medium-sized enterprises. We're going to lift the corporate income tax for those businesses so they can go out there and run the business without worrying about paying income tax. We're going to establish a fund of $1 billion invested in our cultural and creative industries so that the people who are the singers, the painters, the potters, if you create content, there is a place for you in this economy that we are building. And finally, comrades, come a time short, but Comrade Bunting will talk about this. You need a government of ethics. You need a leader who have integrity. And Jamaica is at a crossroads. I said this without fear of any contradiction. There's no democracy in the world where you could have a prime minister going 4 years and him integrity report can't certify and him a run back as prime minister. Nowhere else that could happen in the world. And you see him prime minister take the integrity commission to court and him do something else today, but Comrade Bunting will deal with that. But comrades, the time is now. Time come, sharpen up the organization. Who you need for talk to, go back and talk to them. If you're not done your canvas, done the canvas. Because organization is what will carry us through. It is a pivotal time in Jamaica's history. Jamaica needs a government that will put your interests first. We can move the people them who just dead, who come to chop, who come to scrape, who start Cornwall Regional at 1 billion, then it got to 5, then it got to 10, it got to 15, it got to 21, And now it reached $26 billion. We could have built 3 hospitals for that. You have a government that spent $31 million on a drill, what really only cost $4 million. And the man who is sitting here temporarily as your member of parliament, him have ownership in the company, him have ownership in a company with Prime Minister. What kind of mix-up thing are going on in this place here? Comrades, time is now. Time come. Do it for Steve because we believe in Steve. Do it for Marky G so that you have a government that will take care of you. The word is love, comrades.
Yes, comrades.
My father Banya, my father Banya.
Yes. All right, you know our PNP party nice, you know. We have some goodies, you know. So we have some tablets here to give away. Who you feel we must give it to? I know that's me, man. All right, you want to answer a question, yeah? We have 3 tablets to give away. I want you to answer some questions. Quick. All right, Central Kingston had a mayor. The first person to put on them and tell me who the name of that mayor, first, middle, and last name. I hear Comrade Ralph Brown say first, middle, and last. Who? Ralph Eugene Brown. She's not wrong with you say Ralph Brown. So clap her from the please. Comrade Charmaine Rogers, come on stage. I'm going to ask the Comrade Mayor to present this tablet to her. Should I disqualify her? Because she's a leader. And she's there for a long time. She probably don't work with Comrade Ralph Brown as PD worker. Yes, and these tablets were donated by the Comrade party leader. Big him up, the man, Central Kingston. Big him up, man.
Bang, 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 bang.
All right, that just wait name there, no. The next one, you know. That's too easy, man. And we're at the wrong school. All right, I want the next person to tell me 3. Well, on, man, quick. 3 solid achievements of the People's National Party. When you can go road and tell anybody and counter any labor right. I mean, them know say a PNP build that, a PNP do that. When I look at me so, like, I belong. 3, just 3 more. We have one heap now. We have about 1,000. Hold on, 1 person. Come. Michael Manley, what? We want 3 solid achievements. Come.
Just for Michael Manley.
We want 3 solid achievements at the People's National Party. Hold on.
Housing is the first one. Michael Manley. The second one. Finance by PJ Patterson. And the third one, Portia Simpson Miller.
The date has finally announced. Everybody come vote for Mark Golding. We go some. Hold the fist. Wave your hand. We go some. Walk around. District Court. We go some. PNP. We go some. PNP. We go some. PNP. We go some.
Solid achievement and specificity. Hold on, the Fern come before, you know. One Fern come before. Hold on, young bud.
National Housing Trust, minimum wage for women, and minimum wage for everybody, and maternity leave with pay. 3 solid achievements.
Hey, the Comrade and Brighton now. Yes, a long time today, so she don't forget. She deserve it. Come round feet now. Come round Steve. I want to present it to her now. Comrade Steve. I want to present this to her. We give away the other one later. Solid achievement. National Housing Trust. Equal pay for women. And the minimum wage. But there are whole heap others. The Jamal. Highway 2000. JUTC. Half a Tree Bus Park. National Health Fund. Chase Fund. Tourism Enhancement Fund. PNP build Jamaica, guys. PNP build built Jamaica in short. Yeah? Comrades, I want to invite a man who is a friend of Central Kingston, a man who's a champion of the People's National Party, a man who's working close with the current leader to ensure that the People's National Party take power when Andrew Jones call it. Him tell me same walk with him Integrity Commission book, and I'm going to invite on stage now, comrades, big him up, and you're a friend, big him up, comrade Peter Marcus Bunting.
Fighting for a cause, stand firm. Our country them trying to sabotage, stand firm. Yeah. In slavery days, my poor brothers couldn't rest. Our pregnant mothers, they tied them in asbestos. Stand firm. We are one family.
Comrade Chairman Ribba, Comrade Leader, Comrade Steve McGregor. We're here because we believe in Steve. Other distinguished comrades on the platform, comrades, workers, and warriors of Central Kingston, good evening. Comrades, you know, when I walk with my Integrity Commission report, you know what I'm going to deal with tonight? I'm going to deal with corruption. Floyd said the Senate is hereby called to order. But I don't have the absolute privilege of in the Senate. So since we know we have a lawsuit government that tries to muzzle everyone with lawsuits. But them know, said this man, no afraid of no man, no girl, no way. But I write out my remarks tonight, to be sure. But comrades, this JLP administration is all about raping and looting the taxpayers of this country. And they cover it up with misinformation, propaganda, and lies. And I tell you something, comrades, and I want you to listen to this carefully because I want to hear you saying it back to me. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Comrades, Andrew Jones can't hold anyone accountable because his own hanky-panky has been exposed by the Integrity Commission of Jamaica. His financial declarations for 2021, 2022, 2023 remain uncertified, casting a dark cloud over his leadership. The Integrity Commission's investigative report of August 2024 in respect of concerns that he owns assets disproportionate to his lawful earnings. That report unearthed some damning revelations. 1, millions in raw cash from unknown depositors were lodged to the Prime Minister's personal account. Now I can tell you as a banker that any first-year bank employee, commercial bank employee, trained and sensitized in anti-money laundering should flag these transactions as suspicious transactions. Second, the 28 bank accounts between his personal and associated companies
saw almost $500 million, $470 million in thousands of transactions passing through those accounts over a few years. That is at a time when his official income was $10 or so million a year. But 470 million passed through those accounts in thousands of transactions. Then we also heard about this Positive Jamaica Foundation that was soliciting funds for charitable purposes like COVID relief. But then we later learned that he used the money collected from Positive Jamaica Foundation to purchase a bond for his own benefit. And when the Integrity Commission exposed it, first he said it was an error. And then later, that is actually not a charity, it's just a regular company. Comrades, shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. The Integrity Commission referred Honus's questionable financial dealings to the Financial Investigation Division, the FID. That is the entity that investigates financial crimes such as money laundering. I want you to pay attention to me tonight, you know. So what has happened since the Integrity Commission referred Andrew Honus to the Financial Investigation Division? Well, first, I shared with you when I came to the Allman Town Conference, because we had to get it out of a US report. There was nothing about it in Jamaica. That the Financial Investigation Division was being starved of human and financial resources. They had one third of the establishment of staff that they should have. Now, any entity which has only one where they should have three cannot function properly. What happened next? We hear Honus filed a lawsuit against the Integrity Commission, attempting to tie them up hand and foot so that these investigations couldn't proceed. And he even sought a declaration to declare the offense of illicit enrichment as unconstitutional. Now that is the offense that he is being investigated for. So he goes to the court to try and declare it unconstitutional. But comrades, if that wasn't bad and bad enough, just this afternoon, we learned that Dennis Strong, an apologist for the Jamaica Labour Party and Andrew Honus, that he has now been appointed the Chief Technical Director in charge at the Financial Investigation Division. What can go so?
Yes, comrades! Youth and youth! Undecided voters! PNP coming again!
This man, who is now in charge of the entity that is supposed to be investigating Andrew Honus, is a man who has publicly attacked the Integrity Commission report and publicly disagreed with its findings and publicly said that Andrew Honus has done nothing wrong. So why would a man that has already declared his bias in the public be appointed as the same agency, to head the same agency that is to do the investigation? His public comments demonstrate his clear bias. Andrew Honus appointment of a man who has a conflict of interest and demonstrated public bias is a corrupt decision. And we all have to draw the conclusion that there is no intention to do any serious investigation at the FID. Comrade, shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. But let me turn to something closer to home. I want to address what is being called the $31 million drill scandal. Once again, we find this lawsuit government and its cronies attempting to gag any inquiry into potential corruption or prevent exposure of corruption. There is a company called Medical Technologies that supplies hundreds of millions in medical equipment to the Ministry of Health. The majority owner of the shares is listed as Donovan Williams. And if you have any doubt, it is the same Donovan Williams who is the outgoing member of Parliament for this constituency of Central Kingston. When Dr. Dawes started investigating this transaction, because persons from within the Ministry of Health who are afraid of victimization but couldn't take the teeth in no more, contact him and say, this transaction smells fishy. Involving the supply of a drill that both Dawes and many other medical professionals suspected was overpriced. So Dr. Dawes went to the company's office of Jamaica, and their records showed that Donovan Williams was the majority owner. The company's office of Jamaica. This was not just plucked out of thin air. This was not speculation. Comrade Dawes did the responsible thing. He went to the company's office of Jamaica and he found that the majority shareholder was Donovan Williams, outgoing member of Parliament for Central Kingston. When he announced that, Williams started howl and protest that he is not really the owner, but holding the shares in trust for a still undisclosed owner, person A. Now, just stop and understand this. Here is a company selling hundreds of millions of dollars of medical equipment. Equipment that if it is flawed, can lead to death of Jamaicans. Equipment that if it is overpriced will mean that Jamaicans will die because less resources will be available for healthcare in Jamaica. And yet, this government supposedly does not know who the owner of medical technology is. A could stand for anything. I'm not going to say it stand for Andrew. No, I don't want you to get me in trouble. But A could stand for a money launderer. A could stand for a terrorist. A could stand for a criminal kingpin. Or it could stand for somebody with a clear conflict of interest in the Ministry of Health or within the health system. So, comrades, it don't end there. It don't end there.
Comrades, I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me. Beg you cool down the argument in the front. This is very important. And remember, we're talking here tonight, not just to Central Kingston. We're talking to the entire Jamaica. So I want you to listen closely. So this Donovan Williams has come out and declared that he is not the ultimate beneficial owner of this company, but he is just a trustee hiding the identity of the real owner. So let me just take you back, Comrade Floyd. I believe you and I were both in the Senate when we were debating the 2023 bill to amend the Companies Act. And in that debate, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith warned Parliament, and I quote, "Failure to act risks FATF blacklisting." FATF stands for Financial Action Task Force. This is an international agency that if they graylist or worse, blacklist Jamaica, pure problems for our financial system, pure problems for our economy. She said failure to act risks FATF blacklisting, which would cripple Jamaica's economy, jeopardizing businesses, government operations, and everyday citizens by branding us as a high-risk jurisdiction. End quote. So what we now find Donovan Williams confessing is that Meditech, a company linked to this sitting Jamaica Labour Party MP, is openly violating this law. Meditech's breaches would include failure to disclose beneficial owners, those holding 25% plus of the shares. Ignoring the 14-day statutory deadline to update corporate records, and submitting incomplete, delayed disclosures to authorities. Despite these violations, Donovan Williams remains listed as the major shareholder, dismissively claiming to act as a trustee, a role that does not exempt compliance. Comrades, shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. Comrades, this thieving, bare-faced and dry-eye government will steal fertilizer from small farmers. It will thief Nutribun from school picnic. And it will even steal from sick children at Bustamante Hospital. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. But Poncianas bloom at Old Hope Road. Bloom from anger, disgust, and outrage. Time come for Poncianas to bloom all across Jamaica with anger, disgust, and outrage. Tonight I call on all well-thinking Jamaicans, the faith-based institutions, the private sector organizations, the academics, the civil society groups. There comes a time when silence and both sidesism is tantamount to complicity. Find some courage and come forward and say enough is enough. Comrades, time come to restore dignity to the name of Jamaica on the international stage. Time come for an MP like Steve McGregor who will uphold the law, not violate it. Time come for a Prime Minister with clean hands and a pure heart like Mark Jefferson Golding. Time come for Mark Golding and the PNP to form a government that will serve the people of Jamaica, not rape and thief from them. Thank you.
Well done, Peter.
Still we irie, cause me no love likes. Me no dance all style, and everybody go like. Still me irie, cause we no love likes. No, we love likes. We do it for the love, we not do it for the likes. Do it for the love, we not do it for the likes. Do it for the love, we not do it for the likes. Do it for the love, we not do it for the likes. Make them know success don't come overnight. No make them know a substance over hype.
Comrades, we feel when we watch the TV and hear all the things where the member of parliament of Central Kingston mix up in her, we feel shame. But we never heard that shame, you know. Because he's a labor right. And it's expected. Comrades, we not shame him. We not shame Donovan Williams. Comrades, we have many reasons to vote out Donovan Williams. The first year after he became MP, over 70 persons were murdered in Central Kingston. Comrades, the time has come to vote out Donovan and to put in a man who have a plan for Central Kingston. This man mixed up in everything with the Prime Minister. And yet still, when a cabinet minister resign, then bring in somebody from the road and put them in. Then bring in people from everywhere, put them in the Senate, give them position. Andrew Holness has not given Donovan Williams a position, a cabinet position in Parliament. Andrew Holness don't trust Donovan Williams, and we should not trust him, comrades. We should vote him out in the next election and put in a man who we trust and who we have our faith and confidence in. Comrades, be upstanding for your next member of Parliament, the man who came to us as a senior superintendent of police, and we will transform him into a senior superintendent of politics. Comrade Steve! Comrade Steve!
So
Comrade Steve McGregor!
Robert. And then the rough like Steve. And then the tough like Steve.
You remember Parliament, comrade?
Well, here we go. Put it up a ling. 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 To my rope like
Believe.
You say Steve. Super. When I say super, you say Steve. Super. When I say super, you say Steve. Super. When I say super, you say Super. Steve McGregor is the man with the action plan. So believe in Steve. Believe in Steve. Believe in Steve. Now the love train is at Central Kingston Station, ready to board. All aboard. Time come. Time come.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Ribber, same name McGregor, I'm not certain. But he might go and go, don't it? Party leader next, Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golden. Good evening, sir. Other party comrades on the platform here, welcome all. Comrades, I have to start with something about today. When we went through the place with the comrade leader, I was stopped in Franklin Town. He said, Steve, you look good, man. When we stopped down at Ray Town, he said, Steve, you can't lose. When we reach at Tel Aviv, he said, it's done. And comrades, we want to make some noise. Because we're sure the party leader said, we're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Yes. Now, Comrade River tell you now, them try a little thing. After we did all of what we should do, made our application to the police, made our application to KCMC, and we got permission to keep this function. Them get scared. So them put one little something in them little thing, say, them have one green day. And them go and put up some little green cloth around the place where them think that we might be going through. Guess why? Because them afraid of me. Them afraid of what we're going to do to them. But listen me now. You see when them are keep for them thing, we not do that to them.
Because guess what? We're not afraid of them. We're going to allow them. Let them do whatever they want and keep them things. Because when them done, we're going to beat them. We're going to beat them, we're going to beat them, we're going to beat them. But listen me now. You see when I sat there and heard Comrade Bunting's speech, goose pimples came over me. I was in Hanover with Comrade Bunting. Because I don't know me, I'm deputy. And I'm afraid that too, you know. Because guess what? When we're going at the Minister of National Security, him are the big man and me I'm second. What can go wrong? You understand me? But truthfully, this is what an opposition should do, you know. You hear the research and I hope you did that listening, you know. You heard the research and what he did and came up with. When we sit down there, so I said to Floyd, it looked like our new man, me I get for run gates. Because I want to go to prison. You understand what I say? But listen, man. We not drop no catch. We not drop no catch in a central Kingston. Our workers are ready. We have over 300 hard workers. We have all of them in place. Our canvas is up to 85%. We just tweak some little things. In my walks, in my reconnection walks around this constituency, every second door that I knock, them say, you know, Mr. McGregor, I never voted in 2000, you know, 220, you know. But guess what? We have somebody for vote for now. And all of them are going to come out. You see the turnout what we're going to have in a central Kingston, you're going to think of when Michael Manley did a run. Yes. That's how we're going to do the thing. So listen me now. My party leader was with me through the place. And you know we're going to have enough more time for run them show here. So my party leader will come after me. You see what we're going to do next now? Starting next week. We're going to have some runabout Friday. So we're going to just drop on a corner. And we sit down, we don't know, we have a reasoning. And we eat some little curry chicken and curry. You understand? Because we don't have money like them, you know. But the whole idea is that we're going to hold our vibes. And we're going to keep them motivated. And we're going to whip them. We're going to whip them. So, Mr. Selector, I just one little message. Me have for the little man.
Hey, this is no disrespect, brother man. This is no disrespect, but could you step right now and wants to go over?
Real man come for take over. Let's go. So to make some noise again, remember party leader here, I wanna love Steve McGregor. Make some noise. Comrade, the word is love. Bless up, bless up.
Your next member of parliament, are you proud of him? Comrades, are you proud of him? Him not get it yet, but him a work. As my leader Portia would say, working. Oh Lord, comrades. Comrades, I am proud to bring up the next and final speaker. When him just come in, laborites them and say, oh yeah, I walk over this. Comrade, me live to see. Them try everything for disqualify my comrade leader. Them call him all kind of name. Them try to do this and try to do that. And I know from my granny tell me, you know, nobody no stone, green mango. Comrade leader, I don't really want to use the word green, but comrade leader, you're ripe and ready for leadership. And Central Kingston is ready for you. Jamaica is ready for Mark Jefferson Golden, Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Marky G, I know you a champion. Everybody wave on the right hand. Put up your fist. Hey, Marky G, we don't know, so none of them not like me. See them all hype up, but that still not spite me. Gold in a cut and got you because I love in our heart. And none of them can. Hey, Marky G, me don't know, so none of them not like me. So me I go stand up in them face it all. Yeah, man.
Pull up that wicked beanie man there.
Zaga, Z.
He's.
Stand together.
He's the selector. Comrade Reba chairing this meeting. All of my esteemed comrades on the platform. I have to big up your MP in waiting, Comrade Steve McGregor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Boy, I believe in Steve. I believe in Steve. And when Steve became available to Central Kingston, I said, this is the man we need. A man of the soil from Franklin Town. A very respected former police officer in this country. And a man who won the hearts and minds of the people when he was the police officer in charge. A man who, working with Comrade Bunting in the national security era, can deliver a solid plan and a solid execution of a plan, working with the police force, working with the security forces to make Jamaica safe. Not safe temporarily, but safe for the future, because we need a safe country so our country can prosper and grow. So, comrades, it is very important that we deliver Steve McGregor to Garden House in the next election. It is very important that Central Kingston return to the fold of the People's National Party in the next election. And hence, comrades, when I was asked to come and do the motorcade tour today with Steve, I never hesitate or hitch. And I must tell you, comrades, yes, there were one or two little enclaves of green along the way. But we went through nooks and crannies all over. And everywhere we went, people are show with the fists and are show with the power vibes. And I know that when election day comes, there's going to be a tidal wave of support for the People's National Party here in Central Kingston. We're tired of the green man. We're tired of the man who isn't here now. The owner of the yard, PNP, come back. Comrades, it's very important that this victory be obtained because Central Kingston is a vital constituency for the People's National Party in order to form government. And comrades, Jamaica needs a change, desperately. We see where the state, the democracy in this country is under serious threat. Comrade Bunting went through the issues of the day. We know that with what we're seeing is an attempt to ensure a particular outcome of an investigation. And the person who has been put in charge of it is somebody who's compromised because they have already indicated publicly that they have prejudged the situation and have a view favorable to the government and the Prime Minister. The FID investigates financial crimes. The person in charge must be somebody with experience in that. The person who they've appointed is just an accountant, has no forensic experience, no law enforcement experience, no anti-money laundering experience. It is inappropriate in every way. And comrades, I hope that Jamaican civil society, I hope that the churches, I hope that the private sector groups, I hope that the trade union movement, and I hope that well-thinking Jamaicans draw a line in the sand on this one. Because if this is allowed to stand, Jamaica's future dark, and our corner dark as Jamaican people. Comrades, Jamaica needs the cleansing stream of a government in whom the people can have trust and confidence. I intend to lead a government. I intend to lead a government with a high standard of integrity from all of those who serve. And I intend to lead from the front in delivering that government. because the people of Jamaica need to have a government in which they can feel comfortable that the resources of the people are being expended for the benefit of the people and not for friend and company, cronies, through nepotism, cronyism, and corruption. Jamaica needs an ethical revival. We need a revival where values and attitudes of love and caring and decency become central to life in our country so that we can move forward in one accord as one nation, united with a purpose which God will endorse as righteous. That is why when we form government, I intend to ask civil society, the churches, and other well-thinking Jamaicans to come together and to forge a movement based on ethics, morals, and proper wholesome values to take Jamaica out of the quagmire of corruption and indecency and dysfunctional behavior which is holding us back. Comrades, we need a new day in this country, and today is a very dark day in the history of this country. Comrades, the health system is under so much stress. When you go to a public health facility or a public hospital, you're often in need of a bed, and you can't get a bed. You have to be sitting on a bench or on a wheelchair or sitting down in a corridor for hours, sometimes days, because you can't get a bed. Or if you need a test, the equipment not working, you need surgery, the operating theater closed because of air conditioning or mold, or there's no CAT scan, or there's no this or there's no that. That is why when the government uses public resources to buy a drill that is valued at $3 to $4 million and buys it for $31.5 million, that is why it is such an awful thing that Jamaica should be disgusted by. And when we see the circumstances around that purchase, which Comrade Bunting alluded to, the connection between the supplier and the MP for this constituency, a Jamaica Labour Party MP, it requires thorough investigation. We have to put an end to this kind of thing in the country. Lives are at stake. Jamaica doesn't have sufficient resources to do everything it needs to be done. We must use our resources properly for the people. And we're seeing where the resources are being ripped off and are not being accounted for in a decent and upright way. That is why Cornwall Regional Hospital is such a debacle. A project that should have been completed years ago, which should have been completed for billions and billions of dollars less, still can't finish. And the bill has been mounting. It's now in the 20s of billions of dollars. And the hospital is still not serving the public. And of course, they have a ribbon cutting for an administrative office. But what about healthcare? It's a hospital. And the situation there is absolutely deplorable. Shame on this government. Comrades, we have solid plans to make your lives better. We have solid plans to fix the education system and the training system so that Jamaica's economy can grow because our human capital is being invested in and is becoming more productive. We are going to have the First in Family program. So anybody who is attending a tertiary institution, a university or college for the first time in their family, if they qualify, they will get a full scholarship because the PNP believes in uplifting the people. We believe in education as an antidote to intergenerational poverty. That is the vision, that is the mission of the People's National Party. That's why we will ensure that every needy child, whether at primary or secondary school, will get a solid hot meal, a nutritious meal every day when they attend school. That's why we have the RIDE program to provide a subsidy for rural families where their children are attending school and have very high bus fare and taxi fare to pay so that they can manage to get to school. We want our children going to school 5 days a week. Because when you miss 1 day out of 5, you're missing 20% of your education. And that learning loss is very hard to recover from. Comrades, we have a housing program to uplift the country and provide affordable houses for the people of Jamaica. Comrade Floyd Morris, I believe, took you through some of those plans. We have been very innovative, finding ways to help young people cover the deposit because many of them find that a hurdle that prevents them from stepping forward into ownership of a house. We have a program which we call Rent to Own that will allow persons who are not formally employed and don't get a pay slip, but they are making their money through whatever hustling they have, to qualify for a mortgage by going into possession of the house initially as a tenant, paying the rent at the level of the mortgage, and after 6 months or so, we will say that is sufficient proof of income. You don't need a pay slip. You qualify for the mortgage. You can become an owner of that house. Comrades, we plan to build 50,000 affordable housing units over the next 5 years when we're in government. We are going to ensure public lands that are not fit for agriculture are used to recapitalize the housing trust. And that will make affordable housing available, because we're not going to charge buyers. We're not going to charge the land value in the house. So the housing price will come down for the people. Comrades, the next PNP government is looking at different ways in which we can make life better for everyday Jamaican people who are struggling to survive now. But I return to the central issue. We can't move forward as a country if our government is involved in shenanigans and wrongdoing. And they are good at propaganda, and they have their friends in the media, and they have their bots generating social media likes. But the people must be very careful. Don't be fooled or confused by lies and misleading information. Listen carefully to what we have to say, and believe that we are here to help you move forward. We are not here to lie to you. We're not here to promise things that we don't intend to deliver. We intend to deliver on our promises. And if God is with us, and I believe He is, we will deliver a better Jamaica for all of you. But the road to that better future lies right through Central Kingston. You are a key to the delivery of the victory for the People's National Party. And in order to do that, you have to ensure you put in the work and you get out the vote. And you don't let anybody be bought out who's a PNP voter. Because they're going to try all kind of things to persuade our voters not to vote, or to vote even for them. But you have a good candidate here, a son of the soil, a professional who has proven himself worthy of support. He went through a career unblemished, and he ended his career in high esteem nationally. The name Steve McGregor is a brand that Jamaica recognizes as being effective and decent and caring. And you have him as your candidate. Are you ready for Steve McGregor to be your MP? Are you ready for Marky G to be your Prime Minister? Are you ready for the People's National Party to form government in this country? Comrades, you sound like you're ready. You look like you're ready. I feel the vibes that you're ready. So all I will say now is power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. One love, comrades. God bless you all. Thank you for supporting us today. Thank you for supporting the People's National Party. We love you. God loves us. One love.
I got a feeling.
How to feel?
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. 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 That tonight's gonna be a good night.
We're ready for the victory. We're ready for the victory.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
So let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out.
Jump, PNP party, street boy. Yeah. That's.
My money. Let's.
Let us be upstanding for the anthem of the party, Jamaica. One verse.
The trumpet has sounded, my countrymen all. So awake from your slumber and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful, true to thee.
Time come, comrades, time come! I still can't get it up, you know. Okay, and that is not crowd and get it. Connect! Hold on, hold tight, hold tight.